Good evening. Today is Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. Update for Wednesday, 28th. All right, let's go. Well, not a whole lot to get excited about in the portfolio, obviously. Back in the red. He tried to say gold was a little mixed today, so let's hold off there and let things shake out a bit. No setups going into tomorrow. That A-REN sold off super hard. It does kind of look interesting still. H3 is 185. Just it's a little bit on the crazy side. Entry would be way up here, 725 or so, and the stop will be way down here, like a 3-point stop on that one. So that's just kind of ridiculous. So let's pass on that for now. There's a few shorts in here. I don't see any reason to go after them at this juncture. I'm not seeing a whole lot of longs, but there are a lot of speculative stocks like this one in particular. This one needs a little bit more pullback, but starting to look interesting there. So we could see some setups fairly soon. Most of the stocks are a little wide and loose, but they are obviously with the market pushing higher as it has been. There are some that could certainly set up fairly soon. Let's take a look at the portfolio. TFPM tried to rally but came back in. Like I said a second ago, the goals were a little bit mixed today. And then GCI, KJC, I don't know where that came from. I guess I have to start going to portfolio from now on. A little bit of an opening gap reversal, but off its best levels. Like I said, goals were a little mixed, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. Let's take a look at the overall market and some of the sector action. First of all, S&P 500. Not a bad day there and hanging on to it, too. None of this opening gap reversal stuff. Nice little follow through. Closing just shy of these multi-month highs. It still has work cut out for it, though. I wouldn't get too excited just yet. But we did kind of work off that overbought a little condition a little bit. VIX is a little bit more normalized back to the moving average, so that's come back down, as you can see. So that's certainly a positive there. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ composite, not a bad day at all, closing just shy of these multi-month highs. It still has its work cut out for it, but a few big updates, of course, would change the picture there. Cybersecurity breaking out to all-time highs with a little bit of vigor. Uranium was kind of mixed. The global uranium ETF banged out some new highs in here, but uranium in general was mixed. You can see this Sprott physical uranium actually came back in today quite a bit, and then some other uranium out there was also a mix. URNM, you can see nice little gap higher, but unfortunately opened a gap reversal. But we could see some setups there still fairly soon. Bonds did find a bid today, so that's certainly a good thing. Let's not start kissing each other just yet, but good that these lows have held so far. Again, follow through, as usual, will be key. A lot of areas doing okay in here, short to intermediate term, but they still have their work cut out for them, like cloud computing. Lots of overhead supply to deal with there. Defense broke out to brand new highs with a bit of vigor. So on pullbacks, we could see some setups here fairly soon. So that's a pretty impressive rally happening there. A lot of areas rallied quite a bit today, but still have to get past some overhead supply and shorter term resistance. So it's kind of the same routine. Let's just wait and see if we can break out. Gold, the commodity, got hit fairly hard today. Gold stocks off their worst levels, but off their best levels too. And they're getting a little mixed in here. I am seeing some that are looking a little bit toppy. So let's just hold off a bit. But other ones are actually looking pretty good and decent trend. So again, a little mixed in the golds for now. Things are continuing to shake out, obviously. Did we talk about the Rusty? Yeah, Rusty had a decent day right at this recent resistance. It's got its work cut out for it, though, like a lot of other areas. I think that's pretty much it for tonight. We're kind of in wait-and-see mode with the market banging out these marginal new highs, and maybe not so marginal if we can go any higher. We're not seeing a whole lot of pullbacks just yet, but we will. And there's a lot of speculative stocks, like I said, in uptrend. So let's just take it one day at a time. Stop if you heard that before. Everybody have a great night. If you have any questions, you do the routine. Thank you so much.